Another 18 requested from other states. Perspective now on their mission from Eddie Alarcon, a search and rescue specialist and captain of Miami-Dade Fire Rescue. Captain, thank you so much for being with us, and thank you for what you're doing. Just so people know, you go to work at midnight tonight. This is before your shift. You're about to go work for the entire night, so thank you for what you're doing. What's the hardest part about this right now?
Well, I think just the hardest part is, the first day that we got here and just seeing just how devastating everything was. It's just, we're all trained to kind of maintain our composure and do our jobs the way we're supposed to, but, and I'm sorry, I've been working on very little sleep right now, and it's hard not to get emotional about this stuff, but it's hard not to put yourself in that situation, not to put yourself in the position that these families are in. We start thinking about it in that way, in that what would I do? How hard are we going to work to save our family members if something like this would happen?
You're there for the families.
Yes, sir.
What are you finding, mostly?
It's just so hard to, unless you're there, you don't understand how difficult it is to work. All I can say is that I thank God for the support of my teammates, all of the rescue specialists. They're doing an amazing job. I've never seen so many people come together. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. I get it. It's exhausting. It's physically exhausting. It's emotionally exhausting. You want to find people. Absolutely. That's what you do. You're a rescue coordinator, and that's not what's happening here. Is it just chunks of cement at this point?
Listen, I can tell you that none of us have lost hope, because I know miracles happen, and I believe in a higher power, and I believe that if somebody's going to find them, we're going to do it. We're going to make it happen, and working together as best as we can. We train for this kind of stuff all the time. You just and pray that you never have to use it. But I can tell you that, like I said, we got teams from all over the country, from all over the world, working together with us and doing an amazing job and just being so supportive of each other and just looking out for each other.
Walk me through what your shift is like. When you go on at midnight tonight, what will you be doing?
Well, we'll start with a briefing. They'll let us know what exactly happened the shift before. And then they'll put us at a staging area, forward staging area, where they'll give us our assignment. And then we'll march up to that pile and start hammering away and cutting away in hopes that we can find somebody, and hopefully, we're always praying for somebody to be alive, but at the very least to give some closure to the families that are waiting to hear from their loved ones.
Have you had moments over the last several days where you thought you might get that miracle?
All the time. We don't stop thinking that. That's what we do.
Any signs, any visible or physical signs, though?
I personally haven't seen any, but it doesn't mean that it can't happen.
And how long do you think this will go on at this point?
That's hard to say. It's an enormous amount of work. It just seems endless. The pile seems endless. We're working night and day, and we almost feel like we're just barely scratching the surface, but I know we're making a lot of progress. I know we are.
You say you're trained for this. Did anything prepare you? When you walked onto that pile for the first time, had anything prepared you for that?
When I say we get trained for this kind of stuff, I'm talking about the actual, the specialties that we do, right. Working with the tools and everything that we do to try and move the debris, but nothing could ever prepare you for what we witnessed when we first got here. There's just no way to describe it.
If you could say something to the families who are waiting tonight, what do you want them to know?
I just want them to know that we're doing everything we can. Everything in our power. Every single one of us that are here are doing everything in our power to either bring somebody out alive or to, like I said, just to bring some type of closure and to let them know that we're doing everything we can for them. That's all.
Listen, my friend, if they were here, I know they would thank you. And I know they'd say they'd appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
Please take care of yourself in this. I know you're working as hard as you possibly can, but take care of yourself in this also.
Thank you.
It's not easy.
Thank you.
Eddie Alarcon, and please give our best to everyone you're working with.
I will. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
We're going to